I should not be coming here as budget chair to convince Kenyans how the economy is growing. It is the Kenyan people who should be telling me the economy is growing. And therefore that calls upon us, all of us in this hall, that all the policies that we make must advance an egalitarian society, must promote equality and equity, so that even as the economy grows, it should not be growing in such a forum. It should be growing in the pockets of the Kenyan people, and I think that is a component of making sure our resources are well distributed.
The budget chair and the MP for Kiharu, that is Mr. Ndidi Nyoro, has come out to speak about something in a rhetorical manner, in a paradox way. He has said that he is not supposed to say that the economy is good, rather the people are supposed to say. And the reality on the ground, or the way Kenyans have been responding, is that the economy is doing badly. People are suffering. People are really not getting things the way they are supposed to.
Let me say one or two words. I don't have the 7 points because, you know, the governor also wants to speak. I only have a few points. The first one, I must say, because in the little tours we did, we realized there is a problem with families in this country. We are having very many challenges. And many are saying that those challenges are coming because of money or lack of it. Others, morals. There is a Ghanaian proverb that goes like this: the ruin of a nation begins in the home. In the home. When you see a corrupt nation, that means you have a corrupt home. When you see immorality in the nation, you have immorality in the home. When you see theft, you have theft in the home. When you see homosexuality, iko shida kwa nyumba. We are Christians. And we must hold our homes dear. That is what our forefathers taught us. That is our culture. Here as Muikoyos and others, correct? The home is everything. Everything. And we must now really start safeguarding the home. People talk about boy child, girl child. People are not talking about homes. The divorce rates are very high. The killings are very high. The decadence and drunkenness, very high. You know, even single mothers are at home. And we are not looking after single mothers, not inculcating them in familyhood. Without that home, we as a nation are destroyed. Today I hear young people, there was a radio broadcast on Friday where young men were saying they cannot get married. Women are too demanding. Ati wanatafuta pesa. And the women are saying the men don't want responsibility. So what are we going to have here? A country without homes, without families, without children. Isn't that the beginning of Shaitani? Sio ni Shaitani? The minute we are not going forth and multiplying, isn't that Shaitani? Si ni Shaitani? Hey, we must go forth and multiply. And Kiambu here, because you are the wealthiest county. Wachana na Nairobi hapa, hata nyinyi mko Nairobi hapa na watu wangu wa Murang'a. You are the wealthiest county. We want to see the growth rate here rise beyond your imagination. Pana hii 1%, sijui 2%. God provides when you get children. So don't worry about money. Governor yuko hapa. Hata yeye aanzishe fund ya watoto. I used to say if I became president during this last election, I was going to make sure that you go forth and multiply. Unajua, I had a bishop in Nyeri who asked me, how many children do you have, Jimmy? I said 2. He said, you have not listened to God's word. 2 is replacement. You have replaced your wife and yourself. Multiplication ni 3. ni 4, ni 5. So I had said, nikiingia urais wa Kenya, I want to assure you of one thing. You get through children, I reduce tax. You get 4 children, I reduce tax again. You get 5, na reduce tena. Ukifika 6, no tax. And that is the way things are. Sindio? Because we are doing God's work. Why do you tax people when they are doing God's work? Na sisi ni watu wa Mungu. Bishop, in as much as we want to pay tax, you must tell serikali it must look after those who are doing God's work. Hiyo ni moja. Tuko pamoja? Are we together?
It is very clear that something needs to be done right so that the economy can revamp again. Our economy is doing not the way it's supposed to be, because we have seen a lot of rumors say that many companies have pulled out of Kenya because of the new tax regime. That's one of the things which has costed Kenya. Another thing is the cost of doing business in the Republic at the moment. There are a lot of tax which are really making it very difficult for business to thrive the way they're supposed to. And this tax which is going to debt, we don't know some of this debt the way they are, because the current president is just only 2 years in office and there's 1.9 trillion debt. And when you look at the economy where this money has been sunk, there's no much reflection. However, there was a very good something good which came out, that the news that Kenya debt have dropped down by 7.5. So it means that something has been done in terms of debt management and the way the debt is supposed to be handled in this country. Then from that, it means that we're supposed to see good things happen. We are supposed to see the economy thrive in the next coming days. We are supposed to see new era emerge.
Kama wewe uko na hasira zako na mambo ya visirani, usituletee visirani yako. Please, na tuheshimiane. I repeat, tuheshimiane. Mimi heshima zote nimekupatia, but you must also respect me. Kwa sababu mimi naona mahali tunaendelea, kuna mahali tunataka kufika. Kama wewe uko na hasira zako na mambo ya visirani, usituletee visirani yako. Please, na tuheshimiane. I repeat, tuheshimiane. Mimi heshima zote nimekupatia, but you must also respect me. Kwa sababu mimi naona mahali tunaendelea, kuna mahali tunataka kufika.